point of view, do you ever foresee a future where
No.
Hov and Dame never speak?
Yeah. No. I feel like a line was crossed, man. Too much.
You don't see no future where that happens.
Niggas cross the line that's no return, bro. You know, them all the dialogue interviews, like, I don't know how much niggas get paid for that shit or whatever, but it's like when you speak on personal issues, a man's kids, a man's integrity, and you know niggas going through cases and shit, and you speaking on that, it's like, it's no return from that, bro. It's like, that's the button. But they say George Bush the button. That's right. The button, nigga.
What you just heard was Memphis Bleek's take on Jay-Z and Dame Dash relationship. And this shouldn't be something any of us are surprised by. I know a lot of us want to bring that nostalgia back. A lot of y'all, like me, we grew up loving Rockefeller. You know, you wore Rockaware, at least we did in the Midwest. People was throwing up the diamond, athletes, all of that. And it really felt like it was a family. When you seen one, you seen all. You seen Young Guns, Beanie Siegel, and Memphis Bleek, and Kanye. Remember when Dipset came in, and Joel's had his own wave and all of that. But I mean, I think honestly, at the end of the day, all good things must come to an end. And at some point, we got to realize that it's no different. It's no different than with them. You know, well, people gotta realize, man, they're two different people. They had two different personalities. If you go back and you watch the Hard Knock Life tour, you can tell they're totally different. Jay-Z's more quiet, more laid back, more reserved. Dame Dash is the louder one. I do think that Dame Dash is a brilliant person. And I honestly wanted to be like Dame Dash growing up from a mogul perspective, because I couldn't rap. I still can't rap. And I'm like, okay, you know, he got clothing lines, movies, this, that, and the third. And I think that at some point, man, you got to think their egos both grew too big. You got Jay feeling like he the man, and he think most of it was because of him. And you got Dame Dash as well feeling like he the man and he helped create Jay. Then you got Cream's Big Burke, who at the time was quiet and he kind of was more on Dame's side, but now he's rolling with Jay. And it's just a lot. You remember when Cam came and was quote unquote vice president of Rockefeller Records? I remember he said on 106 and Park with Free and AJ. Then Jay-Z came home and was dissing him and, you know, called Cam a earner, and Hovey's home with the Glovy's home. Well, I mean, as a kid, I think I was 17, 18 when they broke up. Like when the company split up, and I didn't want to believe it. I remember being sad and all of that. And, you know, a lot of us, like I said, we want to know why. But, man, these brothers, they just outgrew each other. And I think that Dame, I can see how Dame to a degree, but like, man, y'all keep asking me about Jay, but most people don't ask Jay about Dame like that. Like, Jay will make a comment here and there, but it's really not, he don't really speak a lot about Dame. But it's a lot, man, you know, and I'm, you know, rest in peace to the Queen Aaliyah. But I know she had a lot to do with it too. You know, y'all can do y'all research on that. But I mean, it's just, all good things must come to an end. Did Migos split up? And I never really listened to City Girls, but I remember it was a big deal when they split up. And Outkast, while Outkast is still, you know, they don't have any beef, but they stopped making, their last album was in 2006. And I think that just a lot of us, we can't accept that. And I used to be one of the ones like, man, maybe they can get back together, but they both grown in different spaces. Dame's more the independent route. You know, Jay-Z, he partnered up with Roc Nation, and remember he had Tidal and Soul Dad and Ace of Spades and this, that, and the third. And I think that, man, what we can learn from this is that it's okay to grow, but yeah, I can't see them really sitting down. They both got real big egos. They both said a lot of hurtful things. 'Cause remember, Jay was saying stuff too back in the day. You know, should have stuck to food and beverages. Too much flossing, you know, I got a divorce, and it's a lot of stuff that, you know, Hov says more on a record, but, you know, Dame says it more in interviews. But, you know, I think that, it's sad. You would think that we would be able to stick together. But like I said, think about it, right? When Master P was out, who was a co-owner of No Limit? Yeah, Birdman and Slim both own Cash Money, but even Birdman will tell you Slim's really the one in charge and all of that. Like, you got Rockefeller, right? They're not family. They got three different egos, three different camps. Do y'all remember at one point it got to the point where Jay-Z was rocking S. Carter's, Dame Dash was rocking Pro Heads, and then Jay-Z had a 40/40 thing, Dame Dash had Dame Dash Films, and it just, you know, at some point, man, people gotta grow, and I know I keep saying that, but like, y'all gotta understand, they're not even real biological family like that. And didn't P and Coach K sell Quality Control? Remember LaFace Records? And it's just, I think it's like I said, it's because a lot of us were so impacted by it because we thought Rockefeller was a family, you know, La Familia. At the end of the day, it's just business, man. It's just business. But yeah, I won't be surprised if they ever won't speak again. But I just want to get my quick rant about it. I mean, like I said, at some point, man, we got to let it go. What y'all think?